everybody, this is Sonic 55 here, back here with another figure review. This time on a 10-inch modern Sonic figure made by Jazwares. And I'll be talking about all of the usual points. I'll be talking about the material, sculpt / paint job, articulations, pros and cons, and warnings. So let's get started off with materials. Now, what materials they used on this figure is plastic. As you can see on this figure, it's made out of plastic. Well, that was it for the material. Sorry for a short. But now let's get into sculpt / paint job. Well, for sculpt, he has really nice sculpts. I like the way of when Jazwares did the quills and on the back and the ears. Really nice sculpt. And for the paint, I guess it does look good. I mean, they did paint the ears and they did paint the eyes. And on mine, as you can see here, there's kind of a mistake, but that's okay. You can see here that, my one's overpainted on his eye. But that's okay. Usually Jazwares does these type of accidents, but that's okay. Nice paint on his shoes. He has his belt, and he has treads on the bottom of his shoes. And he has a pose of him having a thumbs off, and his hands are fisted up. And for the back, really nice back. And he has his tail, nice legs, and he has a really nice smirk, nice eyes, and really nice nose. Well, that was it for sculpt / paint job. Now let's get into articulation. Well, for the articulation, he has over 12. I think he has 18 articulation. Well, let me count it up. So he has no articulation on his head as usual. No articulations on the head, guys. So he has 1 on his arm, 2 on his elbow, 1 on his right arm, and 2 for his right elbow. I'm at 4. 5 on his hand. Probably they wanted to make a movable thumbs up hand. And it's you can do a thumbs down on it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And 16, 17. Don't know if there's 17 or 18, but I think I'm gonna go with 17 on this one because I counted all the articulation. Nice articulation. And also the joints on the articulation, they look weird. They have bumps, but probably because they wanted to make this figure movable. He can move his arm and move his other arm and move his legs. So probably they did it. And also his head can also move as well. Even his body too, which is kind of weird. Plus, this figure was made in fall 2010. 7 years now when they made this figure of modern Sonic. Well, pros and cons, he has really nice details. With this turnaround, you can see he's just well sculpted as the smaller line figures. However, he's not a clone of him either. They changed his hand to, as you can see here, they changed his hand to thumbs up to add interest and have lowered the waist joint so it doesn't disrupt his belly dark color as much. When turned clearly, he can stand on his own as well as hold his arm out so the joints aren't too loose. They've also added ankle and wrist joints that the smaller figures don't have, so he's got extra articulation as well. And also comparing it with the 10-inch metal Sonic, which usually I don't have, is actually slightly larger than the 10-inch metal Sonic, which is also made by Jazwares. And just a few things to point out on this figure. His nose could fall off very easily. And also his arms could be loose and they could be breaking off very easily, but at least on mine it did not. Even on his legs as well. So it's same for the legs. Now, last but not least, let's get into warnings. Now, if you want to get this figure, please be very careful with it, because his arms could fall off, and his legs, and his nose as well. And also, Jazwares lost their license for making Sonic merchandise, so you probably might want to be careful with that, because these were made by Jazwares, and if you love it so much, and you want to play with it like so much, please take good care of it, since Jazwares lost their license in 2015. And also, I think it's not for children for 3 years and up, and so on as well. Also, on the bottom of the treads, on the bottom of the shoes, you can see the tread, and it also says C, which stands for copyright, Sega, and it's made by Jazwares in corporation. And it also says made in China. And seriously, everything is always made in China. And also, as you can see here, he has his code right here. Well, that was pretty much it for this figure. And what I think about this figure, well, I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10 for a few reasons. 1, he's kind of overpainted, and 2, he looks a little bit weird of when his legs are all messed up, and 3, he can be all loose from the articulation. And where you can get this figure, you can get it on eBay and Amazon. And I got my 10-inch Modern Sonic, this one, exactly like this one, on Amazon. And usually when I got mine that was in mint condition in a box, I think he looked like he had a last release box. Here, I'll show you. He looks exactly like this, the box. And I think that's where I got this from. See, Amazon? I got it on Amazon. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kind of a shame that Jazwares lost their license. Well, they lost their license in 2015. So guys, this is a really nice figure, and I recommend you guys buying it. This is probably my very favorite Jazwares Sonic figure. And guess what? Are you that serious right now? On Amazon, look at the price, 422 freaking pounds or dollars and £4 shipping. That's probably expensive. And don't worry, it's not because of how good it is, probably because of Jazwares losing their license, but that's okay. So, in conclusion, viewers, really nice figure. Recommend you guys buying it. So, thank you guys for watching. And subscribe for more of my reviews and unboxing videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And well, goodbye. And I hope you enjoy it. And I enjoyed this video. Got it on Amazon. Really nice figure. This is Sonic Walker 55. Signing out. Peace out.